Hello everybody. So today we're going to just make a plain old steak today for the 8th time on this channel.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
I am trying to get something new for you, but that's all I can push out this week. So yeah. Without further ado, let's start off by getting a pre-salted steak from the fridge, and also putting some pepper on it. Then we're going to want to get a pan and put it onto this stove. And the pan is really hot, like so hot that you're going to burn yourself if you touch it. Don't try it. You're going to add some oil in. I'm going to add some a bit more, and wait for it to cover the whole pan. And at the same time, you can add some herbs of your choice in it. Then, when you're convinced that it's actually hot, this is clearly not hot. I didn't hear any sizzling. You can add your steak in. Cool sizzling sound. That's the sound that you want when it's the right temperature, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to add some chili, some onion, and some parsley to a pot, and get a pot mortar and pestle and start crushing. So once it's got a crust that will knock your socks off. Okay, why would it? Okay, this fire hates me, but still a pretty good crust. You flip it and press it down equally as hard on the other side. Hopefully the fire is a little bit more nice to me. Yeah, it is. Alright. Once it's at this point, it is still raw, but it has good enough crust, so we can move it off to allow it to rest. Then you can get your second steak if you're cooking for multiple people, or just wait for that to or wait for the food that to just come back up to temperature. But this needs to rest for a bit. And the second steak crust wasn't as good, but unlike most YouTubers, I have to actually eat this for dinner, and I didn't have a lot of time, as you can see by that clock over there. So I need to get this ready as soon as possible. I just lowered the temperature, and I'm going to add some butter and baste as usual. Okay, so once the steak have both been ready and are resting, you should add that to it. It's stuck to it, but I'll get it out and stir it so that it consumes all of that delicious butter. Now that the steaks are done, well, at least this one is. This one's still resting. I'm going to now cut into it and see whether we got our cooked properly. Okay, so now that the steaks have been cooked, a little bit overcooked, but it's fine. I'm going to add the sauce on top so that there's a little bit in every bite. Okay, so I have the two steaks with me. This one I put a sauce on, this one I put the compound butter that came with the pack. So I'm going to try one of each, starting off with this one. Okay, so hopefully you're making this along with me. So if you are, cheers, eat. Steak tender, and the sauce adds a good heat and flavor to it. It's like a freshness combined with saltiness and a bit of spice from the chili as well. Alright, next we can have a second piece of steak. Alright, so yeah, the store-bought compound butter isn't as good as my one. Alright, see you.